In game 2. James again for 3. This time way off. Got glass. And here's it from the crowd.
Now he's settling. He's settling too many jumpers. You got to attack the basket.
Final seconds of the third. Rose given room. Waved off.
Offensive interference.
Offensive interference, the call. That might have dropped.
It was going to go. And that's what Derrick Rose is upset about. Telling James Johnson, you got to temper your emotions out here, young fella, in the playoffs. Here's the shot by Derrick Rose, and it was getting ready to hang and go back in, but James Johnson gets a hand on it. Basket interference.
3 quarters complete in Chicago. The Bulls 79, the Cavaliers 68. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT.
El Negro. Vinny, they got some penetration, started to spread you out a little bit in the third quarter. What was going on there?
Well, I thought we took a couple quick shots. You know, we came down one pass, we missed, they were out in the break. Mo got going a little bit, obviously LeBron hitting a couple threes. So we just got to be very efficient offensively to keep them out of that open court with their ability to break us down off the dribble.
Looked like they were starting to trap Derrick a little bit with the ball. What's the counter to that?
Well, we got to short roll it, make sure we make good, solid basketball plays in the middle of the court, get our wings up a little bit so our big guys have some vision of where guys are.
Thanks, Vinny.
All right, bud.
Fourth quarter underway, and Jamario Moon not able to hit the 3. Derrick Rose a bit upset on that last second shot, which appeared would drop, but James Johnson went for it, was called for offensive interference. Brad Miller running through by Anderson Varejao, and the foul is called. Here's another look right at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, shot clock running down for the end of the third period, and this ball looks like it's getting ready to drop, and out of the corner, James Johnson runs in, and it's hard for points out here. And Derrick Rose is like, "Rook, you're killing me out here." But I like that. You know, Derrick Rose, he's more mild-mannered. He really doesn't show a lot of emotion, and to me, that took a lot to see that. Shows you how passionate he's into this.
And the offensive basket interference turned out to be the Bulls' only turnover in the third quarter. And it came right before the buzzer. Bulls lead at 81-68.
And 4 turnovers. Again, 4 turnovers all in game 2 for the Bulls.
Bulls been passing on the 3s, had other opportunities. James open, 4-3. Murray with the rebound. So Vinny Del Negro goes with Derrick Rose, Flip Murray in the backcourt, Brad Miller up front with Taj Gibson and Luol Deng. Rose using the pick. Offensive foul. Brad Miller was moving on the screen.
And it is a good call, but that's not Monty McCutcheon's call because he's underneath the basket. That should have been Tony Brothers' call. You hear the movement here by, and what he's calling. He didn't move on the screen. Where the call was pushing Anderson Varejao. And they're having a laugh at it. 2 guys that do all the dirty work for their respective teams.
Kirk Hinrich is back. Derrick Rose will get a rest. 20 points for Rose, 8 of 18 from the field, 5 assists. Cavaliers have Mo Williams and Delonte West in the backcourt. LeBron James, Antoine Jamison, and Anderson Varejao up front. Just underway, fourth quarter. Williams for 3, way off, and it's caught by Miller. Hinrich has had the hot hand. You see Varejao jumping out at him. Miller spinning his way, called for traveling.
And Brad Miller doing a little bit too much at the offensive end. But again, I like the aggressiveness tonight. 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting, trying to move the Cavaliers defense.
Game 3 of this best of 7. Cavaliers have won the first 2 in Cleveland. West. Varejao keeps it alive. Knocked out of his hands. Jamison recovering. Jamison open for 3. Yes.
3-point field goal, Antoine Jamison.
The Chicago lead down to 10.
Second shot opportunities. The Bulls not doing a good job of securing the rebound.
Jamison making contact, jumping out on a switch. Fouls Murray.
That's why Vinny Del Negro getting Joakim Noah back in the ball game. Center who's more active, more athletic than Brad Miller, more aggressive on the defensive rebounds.
However, Noah playing with 4. That foul on Jamison, number 4. Heinrich. It was deflected out. Last touch by the Cavaliers. Bulls have 9 on the shot clock.
Got to be a sense of urgency putting Noah back in. You've got to win this game 3. You can't go down 3-0 to the number 1 seed in the East.
Game 4 here in Chicago on Sunday afternoon. Cavaliers have 11 straight wins, first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Bang not able to hit from 3-point land. Here comes James. James to the rim. Yes, and the foul. LeBron James will head to the line. Foul is on Murray.
Well, on the night of the NFL draft, looking for a quarterback. Mo Williams, if I'm the St. Louis Rams, I'm going to give him a call. Nice finish there by LeBron James, but better outlet pass by Mo Williams.
But the
Sam Bradford, who?
poor foul shooting continues, and then a foul is called on the Cavaliers. James is just 7 of 12 at the line, and Varejao picks up number 4. Cavaliers with 3 team fouls. Bulls have only 1. Murray for 3, way off. Noah able to race it down. Heinrich from downtown. Yes. That's his 4th of the night.
21 points on 8 of 11 shooting for Kurt Heinrich.
He's hit all 4 of his 3-point attempts. Heinrich now defending on James. Face guarding. James right by him. And stuffs. It counts on the foul. That lightning quick first step by LeBron James.
Too big, too strong, too athletic. LeBron James, you got a smaller player, a couple dribbles in, you go up and finish. Where is the Bulls defense rotating over? They're all in the hoop. Or with his 3-point shooting, here's a nice pass down low to Todd Gibson. But here in the open court right here, just lacing up 3-pointers, 4 3-pointers tonight to go along with 5 assists, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds for Kurt Heinrich.
James was fouled by Noah, who picked up number 5. LeBron continues to struggle at the line. James with the rebound. West for 3. And the Cavaliers battling back are within 6 points, so that turns out to be a 5-point play on the bucket by James and the 3 by West, the closest the Cavaliers have been since back in the first quarter. Heinrich, yes, that's a 2, had a foot on the line. It's been a spectacular shooting night for Kirk Heinrich. Make it 9 of 12 now for 23 points.
Now Vinny's starting to run plays for Kurt.
Jamison, that 3-pointer falls short and carried out of bounds. Last touch by Varejao. And a foul is called. It's on Varejao.
Anderson Varejao is 5th.
That's 5 on Varejao.
Varejao can't believe the call. Official Jason Phillips believe he pushed Brad Miller out of the way trying to go for this long rebound right here, and that's a good call.
Anthony Parker comes on.